It's good. Still great, right?
Yeah, like I
Bro,
can more or less go about life normally, but yeah, it's still a little sore sometimes. Like sitting where I am right now is not the most comfortable thing.
okay. I got it.
So how is work?
Busy. Work like a dog. As always.
I'd rather sleep like a dog.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you could make it. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, and another student of mine from many, many years ago, Soso, is back as well.
Hello.
Hi, Soso. How is the weather in the UK right now?
I love it. Even though
Yeah,
everyone is complaining, but I love it.
I know, I know. Well, we have similar weather right now. It's what is it? It's 19 degrees and it's raining. So beautiful weather, beautiful. And this weekend, a high of 20 degrees. And what's nice about that is we're having a festival with music groups and food, and it's going to be fun. But enough about me. And Soso and Edson, or not Edson, Denelson. We have Edson in the class too. Hi, Edson.
Hello, Simon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are things with you today?
It's been a really cool day, I guess. We have a really good weather now,
Hmm.
so yeah, it's just fine.
Okay, well, that's good. I kind of like the weather right now too. It's going to get cool, then it's going to get cold, and then there's going to be a lot of snow. That's no good. I'm
No,
also wondering why when I use this laptop, I don't have high def video streaming. I've got to figure out how to fix that. See, can I? No, I can't adjust it.
well,
So weird. If I use the other laptop, it's high def.
yeah,
Anyhow, so worry about that later. So guys, welcome to my role-playing class. Now, Soso and Denelson, neither of you have been to this class before. As you guys can imagine, we focus on conversation. Conversation, what I would consider real-life settings. So you're applying for a mortgage, or you're trying to sell your house. Maybe you're eating at a restaurant. You're calling support. Your internet isn't working, or your electricity is out. You're at work. You're an employee or you're the manager and there are problems. So these are the types of things we're going to work on today. Is there any preference? Would you guys like to practice any particular scenarios? Like banking, holidays, travel?
technical support in my case.
All right, well, let's start with you then, Edson. What
Oh,
kind of item do you need technical support on?
well, with internet or something, yeah, or a
Okay.
hardware piece of a computer.
So in this case, so you guys can see how we do this, I'll play the role of the customer support representatives, or CSR for short. It's a
Okay.
standard term. Different companies use different names, but the standard term is customer service representative. After this example, I'll let you guys practice with each other. Okay, so Edson, I can't do anything until you give me a call.
Okay, ring ring.
Yes, hello, this is Simon from Customer Service Repair Internet Service.
Yeah, good afternoon, Simon. I think that you will help me with this. I'm having a really bad time with my internet connection. It's really slow.
Okay. Well, before we get started, I just need to verify some information. May I ask your phone number, please?
Yeah, it's 346
Uh-huh.
67891.
Okay. Your street address?
It's Apple 25 Street, number 26.
Okay. And you have a special password with us on file. The name of a city.
The name of my city?
No, the
Oh,
name of a city. It's your pass. It's your verification word.
oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, just make something up.
Okay, Snoopy.
Snoopy. Okay, great. All right. Well, excellent. So you said you're having a trouble with the internet.
Yeah, it's been really slow for about 3 hours now.
Okay. Do you live by yourself?
Excuse me?
Do you live alone, or do you have other people sharing?
Oh no, yeah, I live on my own.
Okay. When did this problem start?
I just told you about 3 hours ago. 3 hours
Okay.
now. Yep.
All right. Yeah, people will ask you the same question multiple times. That can be
Yeah.
frustrating about being on a support
Okay.
call. All right. All right. Okay, let me just check your router. Okay, yeah, I can see it's working. Have you tried turning your router off and on again?
Yeah, I tried a couple times, but it's still the same.
Did you leave it off for about 10 seconds?
Oh no, I just
Try
restarted.
that,
Okay.
because you want to make sure it fully discharges any residual power.
Okay, right now?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
It's done.
All right. Turn it back on, and you'll have to wait about 30 seconds.
Okay.
And try the internet again.
Okay, we'll see. Let's see, let's see. Well, I just ran this test and it seems like it's improving, but I'm still not having all my full connection. It
Okay.
improved by about 60%.
Okay. Well, what we can do is we can sound out a service technician to look at your problem. However, if we find when we're there that you've made some changes to the router, or you have your splitter set up, then we will charge you for the call.
Okay, and how much will be?
It would be a standard $60 fee.
Really?
Yeah, so if you've made changes to the router, or if you've added other things up to it,
No, I
then
didn't.
that's something you've done, and it's not a problem with our equipment.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Well,
Okay.
since I didn't do anything, I think you are not going to charge me.
No, most likely it could be a fault with the router. We'll test it, replace it if need be, and it won't take more than about 20 minutes.
Okay. Well,
Are you available this Saturday?
this Saturday? Yes, what time?
Between 8 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, sounds great to me.
Perfect. All right. We'll have a technician out by then.
Okay, well, yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you
Well,
very much for calling.
thank you so much, Simon. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Hello, Raphael. Welcome to class.
Hello, Simon.
How are you, buddy?
I'm okay.
Let me
Thanks
guess,
for asking.
another fun day
Really?
for
It's
you.
nice.
Did you have a great day at work?
Oh yeah. Great day. Lots of things to do. It's just the same as always.
I know. I hear you. Well, we're doing role play, as you know. Is there a type of scenario you would like to practice?
Um, I think common situations at the office, or maybe at dealing with providers. Some
All
situations
right.
I have to face in my daily routine.
Well, Dennelson is the manager of Electric Company and Associates, and he's your manager. Okay. Now you have a problem, Raphael. He keeps giving you way too much work, and he's just assigned another project to you. So this is obviously frustrating because you don't have enough time to do all your work. You're staying late, and you want to talk to your manager about this. Now, Dennelson, you are also under a lot of pressure. You have managers that are giving you lots to do. You have a lot of pressure. You're afraid if you don't get the work done that you could lose your job. Raphael is one of your best employees, but you have many good employees, but he's definitely one of your better ones. So Raphael is going to come to you and talk to you about an issue that he has. Now, gentlemen, what I'm going to do as normal is in the chat area, I'm going to type words and phrases every now and then that you can use in your role play. So pay attention to what I type. Okay, Raphael, whenever you're ready.
Okay, I have just one question.
Oh, yes.
Is it related to? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Okay, so you're working for an electrical company. So you provide electricity.
Okay.
And you provide services such as installing power lines, boxes, setting up subdivisions and industries. So you're a full electrical company.
Okay, good.
All right, Raphael, whenever you're ready.
Hello, boss.
Hey, Rafael. How are you doing today?
Not so good, unfortunately.
Why not? How can I help you?
Because I'm feeling too much pressure in my job because you have assigned me too many duties, and it's been difficult to handle all of them at the same time, and I have to define priorities in order to have my work done. But it's been difficult because everything is priority now. We have to deal with these projects you have assigned me, and it's getting complicated. I think I need some help to keep the performance in my daily work.
Yeah, I know Rafael, what you are saying, but you know, our company is growing so fast, and we have a lot of projects going on. So as you are, you know, you are my best uh, employee, and I really need your help to achieve these goals. You know, I'm also under a lot of pressures. You know, I have meetings weekly with my director, and I think for the next 3 or 4 months it will be the same. I think we need to work very hard this month to complete these tasks.
I see, but only in 3 or 4 months. It's complicated because we have to deliver our projects next week, and it's getting difficult. I don't know. Could you define other priorities for what we have to things that we really must make complete to next week, or because I don't think I'll be able to handle all these tasks of this project until next week. So I think you should decide what is most important for our project. So on the other hand, otherwise I won't be able to do my job.
Okay. Yeah, I understand your point. I know you are under pressure as me, so. But think about I think you have a vacation to schedule, right? Maybe you can work harder for the next 3 months, and then you can schedule your vacation with your family. I think it will be it will help you to.
Sorry, boss. I think you haven't understood me properly. I'm not talking about having vacations or things like that. I'm talking about the quality of the project, the quality of the text you have said to me. I don't think I'll be able to handle with these tasks. I'm sure you don't want to be you don't want a bad job. You don't want to my you don't want a bad performance of me because I don't like it. So um, to not be I'd rather do not to assume a job, to assume a task. I'd rather than do in a bad way. So
Okay, I got your point. I got your point, Rafael. But believe me, I'm under passion too. You need to deliver this task and projects until October 3rd. And I really need your help because you are the most the my preference employee. So I know you work so hard. I think we can set up a schedule meeting for the next week and we can discuss the priorities. But until now, I don't have choice, man. I really need your help to, I mean, to complete this task and save our job.
okay, could you at least hire a person to help me, or at least
Yeah,
to
yeah, it's a good point. I was discussing with my director about that, so he knows about we are working. We have a lot of projects to achieve in for the next 3 months, and I'm trying. What I'm trying to do is a contractor for another company. It's not an employee for our company, so he or she can help us for the next 3 months. But until now, it's very difficult to find someone in a short time. We need to work together and get this job done. The only thing that I can promise for you right now is we can set up a meeting for next week, and you can discuss the priorities, and see what we can, how can I handle this situation in that month, right?
Excellent. Well done. Okay, that's better. This is a good role play. So in this situation, we have an employee that's been overworked for a while. He can't keep going. He enjoys what he does. Well, it's not that he enjoys what he does, is that quality of work is important. He doesn't want to deliver work that is subpar. Okay, so the quality must be there. But like a lot of organizations, there's more work than people to do it. And this is quite common. And what we have to face sometimes is that, you know what, you can't do it all. Not all the work is going to get done. And I've been through this myself, and what I tend to do when I go into the manager, and I'll try something like this. So Denelson, you're going to be the manager again. Hey, boss.
Hey Simon, how are you today?
Good, but do you have a few minutes? I want to talk to you about something that's been bothering me.
Oh, sure. What's going on?
Well, we've got a heavy workload here.
Yes, I know.
And
I can tell you, everybody.
yes. Well, so here's the problem I have. I've actually got more work now than I can actually possibly get done in the next week, and we've got deadlines coming up. So what I need to know is which are the high priority projects that I should focus on.
Hey Sam, don't you think it's a little is a little late to tell me that? You should tell me it's 1 month ago.
Well, I have been telling you about this with regular updates when we've met, but it's now getting to a point where it's critical. There are certainly not enough hours in the day to get all these things done.
Okay.
So I need to know which are the highest priority projects that I can focus on.
Okay. Unfortunately, I have to go to a meeting right now. Unfortunately, I don't have time to discuss about the priorities, but I can promise to you, after I left this conference, I can call you again and you can discuss on the priorities. Uh, can you do me a favor?
Hmm.
Please send me our project that you are working right now and give me the in front of this project, the name of the project, give me the percentage of, and we can discuss later about this project. Okay?
Yeah, great. I've already got that ready. I'll just send it to you when I get back to my desk.
Okay. Great. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. So there's a different approach I took. I didn't say, no, I'm not going to do it. I took the approach of saying, what are your highest priorities? In many organizations, there are usually more projects being worked on than there is time or resources available. This is common. So you don't want to go in there saying, I can't do this. What you want to say is talk to resourcing. Boss, we don't have enough resources to complete all these projects. Which are your highest priority items? Every organization has projects that are more important than others. And usually you'll get an answer such as, you know what, focus on these three right now, and what other projects are you working on? They'll want to know what projects are you working on, and then they'll tell you which ones that matter. And here's a key, here's a clue. Whatever projects matter to my boss's boss matter to my boss. Okay? All right, well done. Okay, another scenario. Let's see. Who hasn't had a chance to speak? So, you haven't had a chance to speak yet. Is there a scenario you would like to try?
I don't have something in my mind.
Sorry?
I don't have something in my mind, so.
Okay, I'm going to pick something then.
Okay.
Okay, we did this before when we all worked at Smart Bank, but I'm a manager at Money Bank, competitors of Smart Bank. And we specialize in mortgages, loans, and investments. Now, each of you at some time in your life is going to be faced with a choice to buy a property or rent. And if you buy, chances are you're going to get a mortgage. So in this scenario, I want you to practice applying for a mortgage. I have a lot of experience with mortgages, and I'm very familiar with what happens in Canada and the US. So if the scenario is a little different than in your country, don't worry about it. The main thing is to get practice with the vocabulary and knowing what is available to you. So, you are coming into my bank and you want to apply for a mortgage because you're looking at buying a house. So whenever you're ready to start, So.
Hello, Mr. Simon.
Hello, hi, may I ask your name, please?
My name is Sosa Sharif.
Hi, Sosa Sharif. What can I help you with today?
Well, actually, I'm here to get more information about buying a property.
Okay, is this for a home, or are you looking at it as an investment property?
Well, basically, I'm looking for a place to live in because
Okay.
right now I'm renting a flat.
Okay. Do you have any properties in mind, or are you just kind of finding out what you're pre-approved for?
Well, actually, I'm looking for a villa, 2 floors, maybe some swimming pool, some garden.
Okay. Well, I can't really help you with the properties because obviously we don't sell real estate. But if you're looking in this general area, property ranges from what I've seen range from about $300,000 to $600,000. What I might suggest to help narrow down what you're able to afford is we do a credit check, and then I can let you know how much money the bank is willing to loan you and what it will cost you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have a full-time job?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How long have you been working in your current employer?
Almost 3 years.
3 years. Okay, that's good. And Now I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, so fake it all. Don't give me real information
Okay.
here. All right. And what is the title of your current position?
Well, currently I work as a teaching assistant, but
Okay.
they promised me that I will get hired. For example, I will be a lecturer next month.
Okay. And what is your annual salary? How much money do you make a year
1
for
million.
taxes? What? You're a teaching assistant making 1 million. I'd like to be the teacher. 1 million. Okay, seriously, it's 1 million, or are you just teasing?
I'm just making it up.
Okay. Give me a more realistic
Okay.
number.
Let's see. 2,000 pounds.
$2,000 a month?
Yes.
Okay, so that's about, let's say, $26,000 a year. Okay. And let's see here. Where do you live right now?
I live in Jeddah.
Okay. And do you have any property or assets there?
I have some stocks. Will that count?
Well, it can, because that's money you can draw on. So instead of borrowing, it might make sense to use those assets first because there's no cost involved. So for example, so based on $100,000 with an interest rate of 2% over 25 years, it will cost you about $420 a month. Okay, so that's for $100,000. Okay, $423 a month. Now, based on your income level, we're willing to give you a mortgage up to $150,000.
How much will I be paying for you?
Well, that's 2%.
Okay.
All right. And let me just check one more thing. And that'll give you a total monthly payment of $635. Okay, now keep in mind there's going to be taxes on the property, which would be approximately $230 a month. You're going to have water fees, right? So once you add all these up, you're probably looking at close to $1,300. Okay, that's for your electricity, your gas, property taxes, school levies, your mortgage, the interest on the mortgage. Okay, so for a total of $1,300 a month. All right, so what I can do is I can lock in this for you. You don't have to commit to anything today, but what we'll do is we'll hold this rate for up to 2 months. And if you find a property you like, call us and we'll get the, or call your lawyer, and your lawyer will talk to us and we'll get the mortgage set up.
Okay, can I ask one question?
Sure.
Yeah. For how many years will I be paying?
Okay, so you will keep paying for
Okay.
25 years. It's what we call a 25-year amortization.
And in case of death, will my, let's say, my children be, how can I say it?
Well, if your children are named as benefactors in a will, what will happen is your lawyer will talk to your children, and you have a choice. They can sell the property, pay off all debt, and then split the money amongst your children. Or you can give the property to your children, but then they would have to get a mortgage out on the amount owed. Okay, usually what happens though is the property is sold, all debts on the property are paid, and then the remaining amount is given up amongst the children. but that's not something we would do at the bank. We could ask who you want the property to go to in the event of your passing, but I would suggest setting up a will.
Okay, I will think of that. Also, can I have a report of the whole statements?
Yeah.
So I can go back and chat with my husband.
Yep. Here's the form here. Now, the rate is 2% right now. If the rate goes down in the next month or two, we'll lower this rate to match that.
Okay.
Okay. And this is a pretty good point. This is about 50 basis points off prime, so it's a good rate. The world economy isn't doing too well right now, so that's a pretty good rate. That's, by the way, a 5-year fixed.
Okay, thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. All right, let's see. Let's go over to Daniel now. Hi, Daniel.
Hi there, how are you?
Good, buddy. Haven't talked to you in a little while. You snuck into class late.
I'm always late, kind of.
I know. Well, would you like to apply for a mortgage or something else at the bank, Daniel?
Well, it's up to you. Whatever you want, it's good for me.
You're the client. If you want, we can do mortgages because they're a little more complicated than most other things.
I don't know, whatever you want. Choose.
All right, well, go ahead, pick a mortgage then, and
Okay.
you may choose other investments as well or other things if you want to. So whenever you're ready.
Okay, hello.
Hello, sir. How can I help you today?
I need a favor. I'm interested in buy a house right now.
Mm-hmm. It's a good market for buying right now.
Yep, it is. That's right.
Do you know how much money you're looking for? Do you know what the property value is of the house? Do you have a house in mind right now?
Yep, yeah, of course, yeah. Well, let's say around 600,000.
Okay, 600,000.
Yep.
That's the purchase price of the home?
Yep, you're right.
Okay. How much cash are you going to put down?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe about 200,000.
Okay, 200,000. So $200,000 down payment. So you're basically looking for $400,000
Indeed.
to finance it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if we look at today's rate, so for $400,000, now are you looking for a fixed rate or are you looking for a variable rate?
Well, a fixed rate, I think.
Okay. All right. 25-year term for the mortgage?
25 years, well, that's a long time.
It's pretty standard for most mortgages are 25 years. We can shorten it to 10, 5, 15, 20, whatever you like.
20. Yep.
Okay,
20.
make it 20. So your interest amount, so right now you're looking at paying $226,000 interest over 25 years. By dropping it to 20, you drop that interest down to $176,000.
Oh, wow.
So you're saving about $47,000, but your total monthly payment would go up to about $2,400 a month.
2,400?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, if you were on a 25-year mortgage, your monthly payment would be $2,100 a month.
24?
$2,100 a month if it was based over 25 years. So it gives you an idea. Now, for me to be able to see if we're able to loan you out a mortgage of that value, I need to ask you some questions. Do you have a few minutes?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, employment. Who is your employer?
My employer is the Big Bad Bank.
Oh, well, yes, our competitor. And what is your position with the Big Bad Bank?
I'm the teller. I'm a teller.
Okay. And what is your annual salary?
Around 40,000.
Oh, I don't even have to do a credit check. Based on 40,000, there's no way we'd be able to approve you for a mortgage much more than about 170,000.
170,000.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the most
so make the mortgage for 15 years. 50 years.
You know what? Making it for 50 years won't change it that much. When you go from something like 25 to 50, you're paying a lot more interest. So if we make it 50, it drops your payment down to $1,500 a month.
No.
But now your interest more than doubles to $500,000.
Wow. That's crazy.
And if we go for 100 years, which is the max, it won't even let me do 100. Go 50. Sorry, 50 is the most that this bank will do.
Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna die before.
Yeah, so unfortunately the bank is unwilling to. We can provide you with up to $170,000, but more than that, no, we can't. Unfortunately, we can't provide you that amount of money.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good day.
Okay.
All right. I think it's time to practice traveling. How many of us have been traveling where our luggage has been lost, or we show up in a room and there's a snake in our bathtub, only to have a clerk tell us that, well, that's our pet snake. There's nothing wrong with him. Why wouldn't you want him? Well, today we have Raphael, the hotel clerk, as well as a representative for the airline. He is also a travel agent. Okay? So Edson, Denelson, and Daniel, I want you guys to imagine a scenario where you have been traveling, or somebody you know has been traveling, and you've had a problem. A problem that will make your stay or your vacation or your travel horrible. Now, Raphael, he's a good employee, but he's not a great employee. He tries to make sure that the company doesn't have to pay out a lot of money to fix things, and is trying to convince you that, or play down the problems, tire you out so that at the end of the day, you'll kind of give up. But you guys need to be persistent. Okay. Denelson. Hello, Mr. Denelson.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay, Mr. Denelson, imagine that you're on a business trip from Brazil to the United States. You booked a plane ticket and you booked a reservation. Your luggage was lost, and when you get to the hotel, there's a problem. I'll let you be creative as to what that problem is. You call up support and you get to speak to Raphael, who's there to help you. Okay, and Raphael is smiling, so I think he's going to have fun with this one, Denelson. And Denelson, you've paid good money, your company's paid good money, you expect no more than what you paid for. Whenever you're ready, Denelson.
I'm not expecting no more than I paid.
So essentially, your company spent a lot of money to fly you to the United States. They booked a hotel for you to attend training and a conference and a meeting.
Okay.
Your luggage has been lost, your plane was delayed, and you get to the hotel and they don't have your room. You have a reservation, but for whatever reason, there's no room.
Okay. Now your timer, right, Rafael? Okay. Hello, I would like to talk with the Rafael manager.
Hello, Mr. Danielson. How are you?
I'm not so good, man. Probably you are better than me.
Really? Is there some problem with your trip?
Yes, a lot of. I'm not sure if you already know about that, but it has been a terrible situation for me. Uh,
Really?
yes, we bought this package for 2 weeks from 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately, I could not get the airplane because it was so late, and my luggage was lost at the airport. And I'm just arrived at the hotel, and the maid said to me that there is no reservation for my name to my name.
I see. I understand your point of view, but uh, I think the delay of the plane is our responsibility. I don't think. Uh, I think you have to check on the contract to see there is a in the end of the contract, at the bottom of the contract, there is a little statement telling that the company doesn't there is not responsible for plane delays, for delays in the airport. I think I haven't read the whole contract.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about the contract right now, Rafael. I'm just tired. As I said to you, I lost they lost my luggage, so we cannot do anything for the airplane or for the luggage, but I really need your help for the hotel reservation because I'm very tired right now and I need your help to figure out what's going on here.
Well, according with our reports, and I think it's everything okay with the hotel, and uh,
No, I don't think so. I think you should, or you must call the lady in front of me. His name is Daniela. I think you should talk with him or if her, so and try to figure out what's going on here. So I really appreciate your help on that, man.
okay, I'll do what I can, but um, I think you have to read the contract because there is a little statement at the bottom of the contract that tells you which says that it's written that the company is not responsible
Hold
for
on,
problems at the hotel.
hold on. I'm sorry. I think you are not the right person to help me, man. I think you are just work around the problem. And can I talk with your manager or director for a minute? I
Well,
think you are kidding
actually,
me.
actually, I am the manager in charge right now, because the manager is on vacation, and he let me the whole responsibility to handle the issues of our customers.
My goodness. Now I'm in trouble. I think this guy put the wrong people, the wrong person to take care about the situation. We please, if you don't have anyone to talk to, please call this lady and talk with her about my reservation. I did my reservation 2 weeks ago, so I'm really
But
tired
sir,
and I really need your help, sir.
I insist. We did the reservation. We booked the flights. Everything on our part. We did everything with our responsibility. We did. Unfortunately, things doesn't happen. Always things doesn't happen as we want. Unfortunately, sometimes things go wrong. I think you could understand that.
No, unfortunately I cannot because I'm very tired. I don't want to say all this stuff again. So what I can do right now, if you cannot help me, is call the credit card company and report the fraud that your company are doing, and I will ask you for my money back. So and I'm trying to find another hotel here in New York, and unfortunately you cannot help me.
Okay, so I think you have enjoyed our
No,
services.
I haven't. I haven't. I'm sorry, I haven't.
could at least give you some references to our friends so they can
Wow.
hire you.
Man, for sure not. I will not do that.
Okay, thank you, Danielson, or not Danielson. Raphael, don't reference the contract all the time. That's not good.
Some poor better, Simon.
Yeah, you had a tough time there, but Edson is next. Now, keep in mind, this is true. If you have a major credit card, such as a Visa or MasterCard, if you have bought something and you haven't gotten it, you call the credit card company, and quite often what they do is they'll reverse the transaction and they charge back the company that sold it. So companies rarely ever want you to go to complain to Visa. They'll usually try to convince you, help you some way, even if it's not very helpful, but they always try to help you. And Dennis, or Raphael, for your next one, I want you to try to help a little bit. Not really give them anything they want, but make it seem like you're helpful and offer something. Okay? So this time you're a hotel clerk. This is in person. You're at a hotel. Edson, what's a country you would love to visit someday?
Russia, I guess.
All right. So you're in Russia. Raphael is a hotel clerk at one of the oldest hotels in Moscow, and you've got a big problem with your room. It's up to you to decide what that problem is. Make it interesting. Make it so that any normal person would say, yeah, that's a bad situation. Let me get you another room.
Okay. Are you ready, clerk?
Okay.
Yeah.
Be polite.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. How can I help you?
Well, I have a major problem with my room. There's no hot water. Not at all. So
Oh,
I
that's-
really need you to fix this because, you know, it's a really cool weather in here, so I really need this.
I understand, sir. I'll call the plumber right away, and also the electrician because it might be an electrical problem. Well, in the meantime, I think it would be interesting if I will put you in another room as long as well, this problem is fixed. What do you think about it?
Well, it sounds good to me, but you mentioned that you're having an electrical problem. I didn't even notice that, so just make sure that I don't have to go through this electrical problem with the next room, okay?
No problem. There is no problem about that because the other room was inspection lately in a few days, and so everything is okay. All electrical installation is okay. You can be sure that no problem will happen there.
Okay, well, someone told me that you will be such a bad worker, but you seems like a really good person, so I think I
No.
will tip you.
No problem, sir. I just doing my job. My job is keep the client satisfied and help with their staying here.
Okay, and this is not gonna cost me anything else, right? I don't need to pay
No.
anything else.
By the way, we also including some extra services in that room. There is a bar. You can eat whatever you want at the fridge, and there is also a masseuse service. We put included with no further expense.
See, Simon, it's impossible to fight with this guy. He's such a nice person.
Yeah, he's gone the complete opposite.
Yeah, but I'll complain about what? He's really kind and attentive.
Well, okay, Raphael, now what you were supposed to do is try to help them, but by not giving them what they asked for, offering something else.
Okay, sorry.
So like when you did the snake thing is, why, that's our pet snake, it's a good thing. All right? So we have another student. We might come back to Edson because when he goes to his room, he's going to find another problem. But in the meantime, we're with Daniel now, and Daniel's also got a problem related to travel. Okay, it's not the hotel. He shows up, and the plane is fully booked, yet he has a reservation for first class, and there's no seats available. Daniel's not very happy. He's a pilot. He doesn't understand how, if you reserve a plane ticket, it's not available. So, Daniel, go ahead, please.
Hello, sir.
Oh, by the way, you're at the airport, and you're live in front of Raphael.
Okay. Hi. Hi there.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you? Wait. I'm the customer, or I'm the.
Oh, you have had a long day. You're the customer service agent that helps but doesn't provide help.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello, sir. May I help you?
Yep, I got a problem. The airplane is full. I have my reservation, but I can't get in.
Really? Let me check here at the computer.
Okay. Take your time.
Okay. Well, since I've checked here, there is another reservation with this seat. This seat is not suitable for. It's not reserved for you. I think it might have that might have a confusion here.
No. Let me check. Okay. Here you go. There you go. Here's my reservation. And everything is right. So what?
I don't think so. When did you buy your ticket?
10 days ago. By the way, buddy, the airplane is about to start engines, so I need you to step it up a notch right now. I need to get into the plane.
I see. I have to check on the system. I think, unfortunately, the system is very busy, and I think this will take a while for. Why don't you have a seat a little bit and enjoy some drinks?
I can't, no.
Okay, let me see. Let me check again in the system.
I need a solution right now.
Unfortunately, the computer is still looking for information, and it's as I told you, the system is kind of slow, and I can't give you a right answer before.
So what am I supposed to do right now?
Well, here are some magazines here. Why don't you read a magazine while we wait?
I told you, I need to get into the plane right now.
Let me see. As we wait, are you interested in some vacation plans for your next year? You know, our company is offering a great list of services in which you can book restaurants and have some discounts in buying things when you travel. Are you interested in the service?
No, I'm not. Thank you.
Really, you can even use our miles with your credit card, our credit card, in buying these things. I think would be a great deal for you.
It doesn't dawn on me that you might be trying to rip me off. I think. I don't know. Oh boy, if I had money, I wouldn't book a trip with this crappy airline.
No,
I need
sir.
a solution right now.
No, sir. I think you were wrong. Our company was well evaluated, was well spoken by every customer. We only reserve. Everyone praise our company. They tell our company service are the best on the.
Hello, Raphael. Yeah, what's this? You sent me an email saying that you've got a traveler here that's loud, that's shouting, that's demanding to get on the plane. I'm your manager, by the way. Who's this client that's doing all this yelling and screaming?
Well, it's here. It's Mr.
Oh,
Daniel.
Daniel, this gentleman here. Daniel, what seems to be the problem?
I need to get into the plane. Here's
Well,
my
I appreciate that,
reservation.
sir, but you need to purchase a reservation.
I already did.
Then I don't see the problem.
Well, I don't know what's happened. That's a problem with your crappy system.
Well, why don't you just go to the booking agent and let them admit you onto the plane if you've got a reservation? I don't understand where the problem is.
I don't know. I can't get into the plane. If I go there, they're telling me that I don't have a reservation. There's something wrong with you.
Can I see your reservation?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
So what?
I suggest you go back over to the gate crew, and they should be able to let you on the plane.
No, I don't think so.
You don't want to go on the plane.
No. Yeah, I want to.
Okay. All right, come with me. Let's go talk to the gate crew.
Okay.
Dennelson, this gentleman says you won't let him on the plane.
Yes, that's right.
Well, why is that? He has a reservation.
No, it's not the correct reservation. I think someone sold it to him for, I'm not sure why, but this airplane is already is overbooked, maybe.
Yes, but that's not his fault, is it?
Yeah, maybe it's.
If it's
I don't know.
overbooked, you still took his money. He's got a seat on the plane. He's got a reservation, so you have an obligation to help him.
No, it's not part of my job. Unfortunately, I only see the tickets and say yes or no.
Well, that's partly correct. You're fired. It's no longer part of your job.
Yeah.
Okay, one's getting silly. But traveling can be like this. You've been in a situation where you've got a problem, and you think I'm kidding you, but how many of you were in class last week where I played a portion of a call from Comcast? Did you guys hear that call?
No.
Okay,
I haven't.
we're probably not going to have the time to listen to the entire thing, but I want to give you two links. This one is Seinfeld. And let's see, Comcast customer care 15. All right, here we go. So I'm taking the headset off. Okay, so that's not a very good quality. I'm going to have to just give you the link because we've only got 2 minutes left. I'll put my headset back on. So if you guys think that some of the scenarios I give you with Raphael are a little bit ridiculous and couldn't possibly be true, after class, listen to this. I'm not kidding you. There are lots of examples of customer support just like this. Asked to speak to a manager? No. They won't let you. They keep forcing you onto what they want to talk about. They make you defensive. They challenge you. They even call you names. You'll be surprised this happens. You can get on the call. You can be very frustrated. All right? So watch this. That's why usually in the class I start off with nice people, nice bank tellers, nice customer service people, and then we gradually get to frustrating people that we've all encountered. But I'm really kind of, yeah, Raphael does it so well. That's why I usually have Raphael do it. He's so good at being that awkward customer service agent that's always trying to help but doesn't help. Do you guys have any questions?
No, the next time I think we need a really mean person to play that role of the clerk.
Maybe, I don't know, who could do that?
I don't know, something mean
Daniel.
because Raphael is such a good person.
Okay.
We'll make Daniel, because I know Daniel can be tough.
Yeah, Daniel can be.
Yeah,
really
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, very tough. Okay, we can do that. Now, I'm not here tomorrow, but on Thursday, I recommend you guys attend this class. It's a marketing class, and we're going to look at the old Samsung versus Apple. It's that time of year again. Next Monday, Apple is having a press conference. So you know what that means. New product. Most likely new phones, maybe some other stuff. So what we can do is we could speculate on an iWatch, new iPhones, and what I want you guys to do is imagine in this class on Thursday, would you rather try and sell the latest Android phone from Samsung or an Apple product? And you guys are going to work for a major cell phone company. Which phones will you try to sell people on? Some of you will choose to support Apple, some Samsung.
Okay.
Be prepared to do both, because you can't properly sell your own product if you don't know another. We'll talk about marketing. What is your target audience? What is a target market? What do you need to do to properly sell? How do you get somebody to really want to buy a product that they don't necessarily need? Okay?
Yep.
So we'll spend about 5 or 10 minutes talking about marketing, why we do it, and then we'll spend the rest of the class role-playing as people trying to sell us. I will be the person you're going to try to convince. Okay?
Okay.
So that's Thursday.
Okay. Thank you, Simon.
Thank you very much, guys. Dennelson, can you just stay a few minutes?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you coming.
Good evening.
Bye. Simon.
Bye-bye, guys.